Okay, we've started the broadcast. My name's Jeff Gregg and I've got Diane Hunter here. So hello, Diane.
Hello, Jeff.
Okay. And what we're going to be doing today is a course on using smartphones. Okay. All right. So to start with, you've got a couple of things that you want to cover, Diane.
Yes.
But what I'll do is just mention a couple of things to start with. All right. To do that, I'll just share my screen and show the bits I wanted to show.
Okay.
All right, which is that. Okay. All right. By the way, this is my. Can you see that screen? Okay.
I can.
Okay. This is my home page, which you know about if you ever want to get back to any of this. Is you just type in jeff.gregg.net.au. There's I've highlighted there, and that's how you get into these sorts of things. All right. The training material I've got for smartphones is in two areas. If you go down this here, I'll find it. There's a smartphone course, and I've also got using smartphones. All right. Okay. So I'll go into using smartphones to start with. So that's just what we could cover today, and I've got a whole lot of areas that we could cover. But what I wanted to start with, which you've already done, I understand, is I sent you a link to the video of showing you how to find a help using a smartphone.
Yes.
You watched that?
I did, yes.
Okay. So that just shows you all to do that. Now, that's the video there. If anybody wants to go, that's the link to the video. All right. But the hard part about using smartphones is, and the hard part about doing anything with training is remembering what you've learned. So my suggestion it was originally, if we're doing this in a classroom, you can actually use your smartphone to record what you're doing on your smartphone.
Okay.
All right, so you could actually do a video of it, but you wouldn't be able to do that because you need a second smartphone. So, but what I've discovered is there's a recording. You can actually record your smartphone screen. So it says recording a smartphone screen. I've actually found a program that does that, and if you like, a little bit later on, we'll install that. I've found it's called the AZ Screen Recorder, and I've been using it a bit myself already. So what you do is I'm going to show you how to do something. We'll install this software on your smartphone or on your phone, and then you can talk of what you're doing, and when you finish, it's a video. So if you forget how to do it, you can always go back to the video and watch it again on your phone, not even on the internet. It's just on your phone, wherever you're carrying your phone with you. How's that sound? You there, Diane? Hello? Hold on, we've got to go back. I'll stop screen sharing. See if you're back there. Can you hear me again? But I can't hear you. Here we go again. So you could go back to that setting for the microphone and change it to the Realtek thing. Keeps on switching it off. It's on Realtek, is it? Oh, what's going on? How all of a sudden it just switches it off? Just do it again and change it back to default then. Just keep on changing the setting. Go back to the little cog, all right, and change the setting to where it says microphone. Just change it to another setting. Okay, still not working. No, I can see you talking, but it's still not working. Hold on, I'll ring you. Yes, I can hear you on the phone. No. No, it's just doubling back through the Okay, that's still not working. Try the other one, Studio. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, go back and change it again to, so we'll do a screen share with me. Share your screen, and we'll watch. I'll see what's happening. You know how to share the screen, okay? Okay. So go to screen. You got to go to point at screen share. That's it. I'm seeing the whole thing now. Okay. I'll put your screen up. Okay. So once again, go up to the little cog and point at it. Click there. Good. Okay. So microphone, you've got Realtek, and that's still not working. Okay. Point at it where it says microphone. Click on that, the down thing. Okay. Go back to default. Point at that and click on it. Okay, now click on save. And talk. No, it's not working. I still can't hit. Okay. No. What it's doing, Diane, but every time we start it up and do this thing, it's not working. What you need to do is, I don't know what's happening with your computer. Exit out of the, well, come back into it again and then reset it to Realtek. Okay. All right. I've got somebody else watching too, by the way. No, that's just report a problem. That's not going to solve the problem. Okay, all right. So as I said, you need to exit out of the Hangout. Well, I'm getting your webcam, so I guess it's good because I can see you. Hmm. Yeah. Now, okay. Now you need to come out of the Hangout. Go back to the email and click back into the Hangout again and work that way.
SMS from +6 1407 295 message content is aimed to your appointment.
So you haven't exited the Hangout yet. You've got to go up to the top where you, yeah, right now you've exited the Hangout. No, you haven't. No, you haven't exited the Hangout, Diane. You haven't exited the Hangout yet. So go back to the Hangout. Click there to the one on the right. That's it. Okay. And you've got to stop screen sharing first. Sorry, my apologies. Click on. Now go down to it again. I can see. Go down to down to. That's it. Okay. Now you've exited that. Now go up to the middle of the. You haven't left the call. You're still in the call. You look at the middle of the screen and you'll get those buttons at the top. Put the pointer up at the one that's near the top, near the pointer at the top, so you get all those icons at the top of the screen. And there's the hang up, leave Hangout. Click on that. No, you haven't done it. Okay, again, go. You're looking at a screen where you can see me on the screen, all right? Okay, so go to the, hold on a second. That's right, leave the call, that's what I'm telling you to do. Okay, you've left the call now. Okay, now go back to your email. and click on the link to come back into it again. Now, don't worry about getting rid of anything at the moment. Just go back into the email and click on it. If you get rid of things, you might stop something that's, what's the name? Righto. By the way, we've got 2 other viewers watching this as well. And by the way, these other people that are viewing it, if you want to participate rather than just viewing, righto, as you're hearing me now, you can come out of it and go into it again from the link that's on my webpage, right? If you want to participate rather than just watching it, okay. All right, but if you just want to watch it, that's okay, not a problem. All right, so let's have a look. Now you're back in again, so talk again. No, it's not coming through. So go up to the settings. You're on my computer. Go to settings. Yes, yes, right. So go up to the settings again. And set it to, yeah. No, I still can't hear you. Okay, hold on, I'll put it on speaker. Talk now.
Yeah, I'm talking now.
Okay, I'll turn the volume up. The only trouble is that people can't wait. Well, I am now because I'm recording that, so it's coming through the phone. But anyway, all right, we'll just have to pursue with this. All right, I won't be able to do this often though. I don't know what's gone wrong with your computer, but it works. I don't know what's going on. I'll do a screen share again with me.
Yes.
All right, now I'm seeing the screen share. Hold on a second, I'll put that up on my full screen. Okay, and go up to that cog a little again, point at the cog. Okay, so the microphone's definitely set at Realtek. Click on the microphone. Okay, it's on Realtek. And even the speakers, you can't hear me other than through the phone either, can you?
No, but I did before when it was on Realtek, so that's not the problem.
Okay. Well, one other thing, we'll just try. It must be the volume's turned down again or something like that. I don't know.
No, my volume, I just checked. My volume is on 79%.
Okay, I'll get you to check another thing on that.
Speaker, I'll put it up to 100%.
Okay, it wouldn't make any difference. Click on cancel. No, the cancel on the main screen. That cancel. Okay. Go to that little point. Click on cancel. That's right. Click on the cancel. You haven't cancelled.
You want me to click on that?
Yeah. Okay. Go to the little pointer down on your taskbar again, where you've got the microphone. Click on that. Point at the microphone, and instead of clicking on it, right-click. No. No. Go to point at recording devices. Okay. Microphone set at Realtek. Okay.
And it is the default device.
Okay. All right, but it's not working.
What about I click on sounds?
No, that's something different. That won't do it. Okay. Righto. So click on playback again. Okay. Go to recordings again. There was something about reduce it by 80% or something.
Select the recording device below to modify the settings. It just says microphone, Realtek, high definition and audio default.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Then it's got configure speech recognition.
No, nothing to do with speech recognition.
No, okay. Sound.
No, nothing to do with that. Go to playback again.
Yes.
Okay.
Speakers, Realtek, high definition audio. Should I press OK?
Yeah, but interesting, all the things at the bottom are grayed out as if it's not working.
No, it's got, oh, I see, configured, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if I right click on that, can you see what comes up? Configure speech, test, disable, show disconnected device.
Okay, I don't know what that's about. Just go to test and see what it will do. A test for you.
I've clicked on show. Okay. Configure. I've got some things up here now.
Okay.
Got properties and configure. On configure, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see all that.
Setup. Choose your configuration. Select the speaker setup. That most.
No, just click on test.
Do I do the test?
Yeah.
This device is being used by another application.
Yeah.
Please close any devices that are playing.
Yeah. The other application is the Google Hangout. So just click on that. It thinks it's using it, but it's not working. I think there's a physical problem with your computer. That there's a faulting in the sound card. Okay. All right. Just cancel that. We'll just have to pursue with this as it is. We've got it going, so we'll see how we go. All right. All right then. Okay. Just close all that. That's all we can do. We'll get back to mobile phones.
Okay.
Right. Cancel all that. Cancel that screen. Now can't go to cancel. Or okay, cancel. Close that window. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. Okay.
I've got a whole lot of stuff up here. Searches and things.
No, don't worry about them. Leave them open.
I thought they might have been.
No, nothing should be doing it there.
Okay.
Hold on. Google Maps. What's the little one with the up on the top right hand corner, the title bar, the Google thing, and there's a menu. Looks like a phone on its side. Point at that up where it's got M4.
Right.
Two to the right of that. To the right of that.
Yeah.
What's that say?
Best price extension.
No, it's nothing to do with that. Okay.
This one, Google Cast, and then there's bookmark.
No, it's none of that. Okay.
What's this one here? Google.
Okay.
No web store launch.
No, don't worry about that. All right. All right. Listen, don't worry about it. Okay. You can stop sharing your screen again. All right. So just go over to stop sharing. The screen comes back to you. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get into what we're going to do. All right. So I'll quickly go through some of the basic stuff first. All right. The only thing is, in terms of doing this, I don't know how it's going to work because I can't see your phone screen. That's the problem. Okay. So what you're going to have to do is do something and turn your phone screen around the other way so I can see it. All right. But anyway, we'll see how we go. All right. So I'll just share my.
You're not screen sharing, so you can't see my screen at the moment.
No, I can't. But even then, if we're going to be teaching you how to use your mobile phone, I can't show you your mobile phone screen.
No. Okay. I could have turned it round and showed you.
Yes, you can do that. Hold it up to the camera.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's right. We can do that, but I don't know how good that's going to be. All right. Well, that's what we're going to have to do.
Okay.
All right. So we'll start off with a couple of things. I'll screen share my thing again. All right.
Yes.
And shows to the entire screen. Share that. And I might show you a couple of videos as we go through. Okay. All right. There's this the screen. Okay. Which one did I want to show? That one. Okay. Right. I mentioned before we can actually use an app on the phone to actually record what you're doing, and I'll show you how to do that a little bit later on. But what I'm going to do now is just go back to I've got 2 smartphone courses I've set up, which is unfortunate, but anyway.
Well, I'll go back later and actually look at those.
Okay. So what I'll do.
But I've just had stuff.
All right. This one, which is a mobile phone workshop, my smartphone course and using a smartphone. So we'll go to the smartphone course. Time ago. Once again, if you want to know some more things, that's the video that you looked at originally.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things of the various things, but this is some of the content that we could, because that's basically an outline. There's something about iPhones for anybody who's interested in iPhones, but Android phone, what you can learn. Now, one thing I will mention though, you can learn a lot of this information from some tutorials that they have on the Broadband for Seniors website. Now, I'll quickly show you what that is. Right. Here we are. BF Seniors. BFSeniors.com.au. Now, this is the Broadband for Seniors stuff, the mob I used to work for last year.
Okay.
And this is their page coming up. All right, when it gets there, it'll take a while. There we are. Well, what they have a whole lot of stuff here about, I'll just leave that phone up there, about, it's very slow, online, for kiosks, online training. All right. So if I go to that, where's online training? I'll go online training. I'll click on that. And they have training on mobile phones. Okay. So if you go to where it says online lessons, it actually asks you to log in, but I'll show you how to do that in a minute. All right. So this is how you can do it later on. I've already got a username. If you haven't got a username, what you can do is you can click on here, which says create an account. So I'm going to just log in. All right. Okay. Just to show you where those lessons are and to show you how to learn all this. Oh, great. That didn't work. Oh, I'll create a new account.
Never heard of anything. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll create an account. Jeff Greg. Okay.
Say now that password's already.
I'll just change it.
Oh dear.
Okay. Select. Don't know why they wanted to select a country. I don't know why they go through all this. And Australia's not there. There's Australia.
I know, it's always hard to find.
Okay. Already exists. Okay, so I'll change it to Jeff Greg.
I know. I knew that they were going to say that because I've done that myself.
Okay, there we are.
I've tried to log into something I'm already
Logged into.
using.
Okay, there it is. All right, and it sent me an email to say that. Oh, it's got voice now on it. Okay. Anyway, so what you can do is go down and see what my courses are.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go and have a look at my courses. So it's got some audio there. But one of the things is mobile devices, as you can see there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can course introduction to Android, introduction to iPad. So if you go in there, it does all those sorts of things. So
Now,
you,
just when it says iPad, I've got a tablet that's Samsung Android. Would I be able to get any help for that?
no, you go to introduction to Android for that. Okay. All right. So that's where it is. That's all I wanted to show you. That's where all that training is. So it's well worthwhile having a look at that later on. So if you follow this, go back to this video, follow what it's doing. You can go back to doing that and do some training on that. But anyway, righto. So let's go back to the course. All right, I've got here. So righto, in relation to Android, here's a couple of questions I think that you need to know how to do, and perhaps you can I can find out if you know how to do this. What the lock screen is and how do you use it? Do you know what the lock screen is?
Comes up and you have to swipe it, and then you come into your home page.
Okay, the home screen. Okay, so you know that.
Yeah.
So you know how to lock your screen, and you know why it's locked, by the way?
No, because it's very easy to swipe. So anybody who's got my phone could do the same as I'm doing, just swipe it.
That's right. You can actually put a security code on it. We'll perhaps look at that later on if we get a chance. Just mention that.
Yeah.
But the reason you have the screen locked is because otherwise, if you put it in your pocket or even a lady in the handbag and it's jumping around, it all of a sudden could do things like dial somebody and talk to them, which happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I remember you telling us years ago about that.
Yeah, okay, all right. So it's a good idea to have the screen locked. Okay. So what's the home screen and what do you do to be able to return to it? Do you know how to do that? The home screen.
Down at the bottom here, there's a little house thing, and there's also some lines. So if I press the little, unlock it first, then I press this house, and I've got my page up, which says Google, the time, and all my applications, Gmail, camera,
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay, so that is actually the home screen. Okay, right. Just a matter of interest. We'll quickly. Can you just hold the camera up? All right, and I'll switch to you. Okay, hold your camera up, and I'll see if I can see your home screen. Okay, now a little bit closer. It's going to have to be a lot closer, or it's just all blurred. Okay, right. That looks like your home screen. Okay, now you can swipe it from left to right to go to other screens.
Yes.
Okay, you're aware of that.
Yes.
Okay, all right, right. Good. All right, let's take that away. Then we'll go back to our notes. Then.
Yes.
Yes.
Break in here. One thing that I'm finding very annoying is that within a few seconds the screen goes black again, and I have to turn it back on again. Is there any setting for that? Can I stop that happening so quickly?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
That's under settings. So if you want to do that, we'll do that now. We'll see if we can do it. All right.
Where's
all right.
Settings?
I'll go back to you. All right. So define settings. The best way to find settings I find on the phone.
Yes.
Is from the notifications area, right? So if you swipe down from the top of the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, you'll notice when you swipe down, right? Okay, I'm just looking at mine now. Hold on, I'll just get into mine. It'd be nice if I could bring mine up, but anyway. Up the top, there'll be that little cog somewhere.
No, it's not.
Okay, do it. You might need to swipe down a second time.
No, it won't let me.
Okay. Okay, so swipe back up again, then swipe down again. There's no little cog there.
No, it just got power downloads, Facebook, open app for Chromecast. What I did have up the
No, it'll be right at the top of all that.
Well, I've got three bars. I'll show you what I've got.
Okay. Okay, you're not in the notification area, all right? You got to put your finger. Watch me. I'll switch back to my thing, and I'll show you on mine. So you can see what it does. So hold on. I'll just stop screen sharing. Okay, back to me. Okay, there's my screen. All right. Where am I? There it is. Okay. There we are. I can't. I'll hold it up. It's in the way. All right. And actually, I've got my notification area up, so I'm just going to get rid of it. All right.
I haven't got that.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just going to unlock my screen. That's the normal screen. All right. That's the normal screen. All right.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Now I'm putting my finger at the top, and watch what happens. I'm just dragging down.
Okay, but I didn't have that little cogwheel there, though, that you had to start off with.
Okay.
I've got.
Well, mine's not there, you'll notice. I've got to swipe down again, and now the little cogwheel. So there's the little cogwheel there.
No, it's just coming up the same as it was before.
Okay. So I want you to hold the screen up the way I've held my screen up and put your finger on the front. You can look at your computer screen and see what's on the screen. You're like holding it to a mirror. Okay. I want you to hold yours up and show me. So please do that. Matter of interest, have you got a hands-free on your phone?
No, I don't think so. I never heard of it.
On your the landline you're holding up, because you can't do this with two holding up with two things.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so what we'll do.
Why don't I do voice and ask to Google to get me
So now hold on. I want to do it this way anyway. Hold the phone up to the screen, to the camera. Sorry, so I can see it. Okay. Now higher. You need to be higher. A lot higher. A lot higher. Closer in. Okay. Now I can see it. Now this is where you need another hand. So you're gonna have to put the phone down.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Tell me first.
put your phone down. No, not the. Yeah, that's right. Now swipe down from the top of the screen. Swipe. Put your finger in and swipe down from the top of the screen. No, you're gonna have to put the other phone down. No, it didn't work. Hold the phone up higher. Your phone has got to be pointing at your laptop right at. Your phone's got to be pointing at your laptop right at the thing, right at the camera. Now I need to see your phone. Unless I see your phone, I can't help you. Okay. Now swipe down. You have to put the other phone down and swipe down with your finger from the top of the screen. No, you still haven't swiped down from the top of the screen.
I can see that you can see it.
Yeah.
That's all I get. That's all I keep getting.
No, you haven't swiped down from the top of the screen. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll watch my one again. All right. Okay. Here's the phone.
I'm doing it all the time, and it's just coming up with the same things. Sorry.
Well, you might need to swipe it down again. That's interesting.
Hang on now. I've gone to the bars at the bottom, and I've got settings. I'll show you what's on now. Is it settings that we're after?
Yes, settings is what we're after. Okay.
Yeah, I've got settings at the bottom.
Okay, if you press settings, that's another way of getting to it, but it isn't the way I wanted you to get to it.
Okay.
Okay, if you go to settings.
I have.
Okay. Now, on settings, all right. Well, I go into my settings because they're all different, but anyways, we'll look at it. Okay. So come out of that. Go to settings. Whoops. Okay, settings. All right. Now you'll have settings. The first setting usually says Wi-Fi, then Bluetooth and call settings, etc. Right. Right. So what we want to do is, I want you to slide the screen up until you find one that says display. There'll be one called display.
It just keeps on clicking off. And then when I go back on again, it's going power off, restart, aeroplane mode, da-da-da.
No, you're pressing the on-off button to be able to do that. Go back into settings again. You're in settings?
No. Yes, I'm getting back into it.
Okay.
It says no message when I click on settings. So I'm obviously in the
wrong settings. No. Okay. All right. I'll tell you another way of doing it. There's more than one way of doing it. Go back to your home screen. Go.
I've got the settings. I've got it back again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Just down, display, satisfy, storage, battery management, applications, da-da-da-da-da.
What you want is display.
What display? Okay. Got display.
Press display. Right.
All notifications are third.
Okay. Don't read it out. Don't read it out to me. Just hold on a second.
I've got display. I think. That's what I tapped on.
Okay. One of the things on display might have something about sleep. Mine's got sleep after 2 minutes.
I've just got a bare page with all status bar. I've got at the top. Status bar. Okay, go back to display. Okay. Lock screen notifications. Show notifications on lock screen. Wallpaper display. Which one of those should I? Screensaver. Hello.
No.
No. Which one do you want me to go to?
What's the one after wallpaper?
Display. Display. Then orientation. Then automatic brightness. Lock
screen notification has got a tick on it.
No.
Show notifications on lock screen.
There should be something about, okay, go back one. You know how to go back with the back button?
Yes.
Okay. There should be something about sleeping or switch off display or something after a certain amount of activity. Mine says sleep after 2 minutes of inactivity. So you've probably got a different version of Android than me. So just once again, you've got what's up the top of under the heading of display.
Above the display it says sound and gestures. Below the display it says status bar and storage.
Can you read it again?
Under devices, gesture, sound, display, status bar.
You're under gestures, you're not under display. Okay. You're under gestures, you're not under the display one. Okay, so come back to one level, go back to where, and you need to be on where it says display, not on the gestures.
Well, it's gone back to my Facebook page. Now I've got to go back to settings.
Okay.
It's taking me back to exactly where we were.
Okay, right at settings, right?
Call settings.
No, no. What's under settings? What's the things written?
Hang on a minute. I've got to go back again then. It doesn't say it. I've just got the home page, and then I've got apps, wallpaper, manage applications.
No, you're not in settings. That's not settings.
Okay, and I click on settings.
Yeah.
Now I've got the same as I've had all along.
Which of the first settings is Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
Okay, right. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. What's underneath that?
Call settings, data usage, and more.
Okay, now underneath that, there might have a heading for device.
No.
It doesn't. What's the next underneath that?
Storage, battery, applications, security. Storage, status bar, display, sound, gesture.
Display.
We've done that. Okay, we're back to that.
No, there's definitely one for display, is there?
I'm on it now.
Okay.
On the display, it's got personalised lock screen notification.
No.
Ticked. Wallpaper, nothing. Orientation, ticked. Automatic brightness, ticked. Screensaver colours, font size, normal, medium, large. Sleep after 30 seconds.
Sleep after 30 seconds. That's why I asked you if it had sleep.
Okay.
Click on the one that says sleep.
Settings cannot be. Okay, that clicks off. Settings cannot be adjusted when power mode is on.
Power save mode is on. What you've done is you've got power save mode on and you can't change it. So That's right. But normally that's where you click on that. So you're going to have to find out where you've got power save mode on, switch that off, right? And then you can change it. My sleep is set after 2 minutes of inactivity, right? Yours is set at 30 seconds. All right. So
how I get power save,
hold on, I'll find out. So go back one. Okay. So I don't know where power save mode is. It's probably a setting underneath under your pull down settings. Unfortunately, see all these settings are all over the place on phones.
Yeah.
Power saving. Okay, I've found mine's got power. Go back to settings where it starts off with Wi-Fi. Go right back out of settings.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Back. You want me to go back into settings?
Yes.
Okay, I am going back in. Now I've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, call settings, data usage, more, gesture, sound, display, status bar, storage, battery management.
Battery management.
Okay, battery management. Loading. Well, I've just got to hope the whole heap of stuff come up.
And somewhere it might say power saving is switched on.
Touch battery management, but I don't think I'll have to go back because I don't think it came up to battery management.
Okay.
It touched it. Okay, ultimate saver mode. Touch this mode. I've got saving mode 1.
Okay, so you need to switch.
Mode. In this mode, only 5 functions can be used. Phone, contact message.
Okay, so you've got that switched on, have you?
It's on
1.
Okay, change it to something else.
Turn off Wi-Fi, turn off Bluetooth.
No, don't switch off any of those. All right.
Okay. I'll have to go back again then. When I touched that thing, it didn't alter into another number. Touch this to set the mode.
So you might need it.
I have done.
Okay, so what other modes are there?
Brightness, sleep, 30 seconds of inactivity. So I click that.
Yes.
Okay. 15, 30, 1 minute 2. So
Set it at 2 minutes.
30 seconds at the moment, so that's ridiculous.
Change it to 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. There's nothing that says activated or anything. I just
Okay.
clicked under 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
I'll soon find out, won't I?
Yep. All right. Okay then.
As you say, yes, sleep after 2 minutes activity. So it has recorded itself into that. Thank you very much. That's one big help.
Okay, so the first situation is and this is a problem a lot of people have that only that's set at 30 seconds, and that's for power saving.
Yes, yes.
And the disadvantage is that means that if you just leave your phone, it's going to stay on for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. However, do you know how to manually switch the screen off?
Yes, I do. Yes.
All you do is press the power button and then the screen goes off.
Power
Okay.
off.
Okay, good.
Okay, power
All right
off.
then.
Yes, I know that.
All right, so I'll screen share again and we'll go back to that.
Can I take a break for a second? Won't be long.
Okay, no problems.
Okay.
Right. I'll take a break too. Okay.
Okay, back.
Back again. Hello. I'm back.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm just sharing my entire screen, so we'll show what we're going to do here. Okay, and that one there. Okay. Righto. The next thing is, do you know what a widget is?
No.
And how it looks different from other items on your home screen? Okay, let's show you what a widget is. Okay, so what I'll do, for example, see this diagram here that we've got?
Yeah.
Each of those little items, icons, which start a program,
Yeah.
that item up there is actually a widget. Now, what a widget's just a small version of an app, right?
Yeah.
And what allows you to do, for example, that one that's there on this one I'm showing is one which is the Google search thing.
Yeah.
Now, the way you can put widgets on the screen is you do a long press on your start screen, and then
Right.
it comes up and asks if you want to add icons or add widgets. Now, there can be different ways, but anyway, it depends on which version of Android you're working on. All right. So I'll come back to not sharing this. Okay. We'll. Okay. So I'll stop sharing. Okay. I'll quickly show on my phone. All right. There we are. There's nothing. It's blank. I've got what I'm doing is unlocking it. Okay. So, and by the way, you can see with mine, it's got buttons there, and I have to press buttons in a particular sequence to unlock it. And it's good to have that. All right. And I'm just going to do that now. It says the wrong pattern, and it starts with the right pattern. The reason it's good to have that is if you lose your phone, right? You there?
Yes, I'm there. Yeah.
If you were to lose your phone, people have access to all the information on your phone.
Yeah.
Whereas you put in one of those codes or even a PIN number or something like that, then they can't get access to it unless they've got that. All right?
Yeah.
So it's well worthwhile having that. Okay. Now, having said that, how do you put a widget on the screen? Now, on my one, all I simply do, I'm just going to touch a blank area of the screen. I haven't got any blank areas, so I'll touch over there perhaps. That's not working because I'm doing that. That's not going to work. By the way,
So you're able to move those.
Yeah, I'll just go to another area on my screen. Just a minute. I'll go to a different screen where I've got some blank area. Right, some blank area there. I'm just going to touch it. When I do that, notice I can add a widget. See there?
Yes.
It says widgets. So if I touch widgets there, I can then, it comes up with a list of widgets that you can add, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's all widgets are, and they're the widgets you can add. Now, the sort of thing you have a widget for, and a couple of other examples would be, I'll just switch that off, would be, for example, you have a, where your messages pop up and stay on your screen. So, or your calendar. You know, so as soon as you look at your phone, you've got a calendar widget there. So therefore you can see straight away that you've got an appointment coming up or something like that.
Yeah.
So the widgets can stay on your screen. So that's all widgets are. They're just another way of looking at apps. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. All right. So we'll just go back again. Screen share. Okay. Entire screen share. Okay. Go to that. Go to that. All right. Right. What are icons on your screen and how you use them? So you know what your icons on your screen are, don't you?
Same as the computer.
Yeah, you click on it to start an app, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how to move them around on the screen?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's show you that. All right. So I'll show you on mine, and I'll get you to do it. All right, on yours. Okay. So I'm just going to stop my sharing again, and I'll come back to my screen. Okay. Screen share. Stop sharing. Okay. Rightio. Here's my screen again. Okay. And by the way, you'll notice I've got a photo in the background. You can do that as well. All right. But you'll notice I've got a couple of apps there. I've got them there. To move them around is quite simple. All you do is, if I can get my finger on one, I hold it, and when I touch it, well, it actually went into one. That's when I touched it. That isn't what I wanted to do. By the way, I'll just go quit that. So if you touch one, it goes into it. But on the other hand, if you hold your finger on it, and this is what I'm going to have trouble doing. Where's my finger? Of course, everything's backwards. I'm holding my finger on it. No, that changed to something else. That isn't what I wanted to do. Hold my finger on it. Didn't do it properly. Okay. And these are what are called gestures, and it's one of the things I wanted to talk about to start with. There. Notice where I've touched it. It's changed slightly.
Yeah.
Now watch. I can move it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I can move it to wherever I like. So what I can do also is move it over to the right, and it goes to another screen.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So I can move it to another screen if necessary. All right, I'm not going to do that. Okay. All right. So that's how you move a widget around.
Okay.
All right. So you're right with widget, or you're not a widget. That's how you move a icon around the screen. In fact, a widget does exactly the same thing. You can move them around the screen as well. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're right with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the next thing.
All good.
Okay. All right. We've still got one person viewing. I don't know who that is. We'll probably find out later on, but not unless there's someone else watching and they've just left it there. All right. So I'll go back to the notes again. Okay. What is the status bar on your phone? What does it show, and what does each item mean? So let's have a look at that. All right. Okay, that's what status bar. Okay, so and also while we're at it, we'll do number 6. Do you know what the status bar is?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, if you look at your phone now, you'll notice right at the top, and I'll bring mine up, and we'll have to bring it to show you, and we'll get you to look at yours perhaps as well. Okay. I'll stop screen sharing. Oh, I'll stop. Do it that way. All right. Okay. Status bar is this bit at the top here.
Yeah.
All right. And what it basically does is shows you a number of things. Whoops,
Yeah.
I touched it by mistake. All right, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it shows you a number of things. For example, quite often that little bit there obviously shows you the time. You can see the time.
Yeah.
That little bit there shows you how much power I've got left in my phone.
Yeah.
That one there shows me my signal strength.
Yeah.
And this one next to it is my Wi-Fi, and that Wi-Fi I'm connected to.
Yeah.
The next one is Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So I'm on Bluetooth, and the next one, I don't know what that is.
No, me neither. Don't know that I've got that one.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
I got Facebook.
Oh, I know what it is.
Chrome. You know, the Chromecast.
Okay, all right, yep. Well, that actual one tells me it's actually, come to think of it, it's I think it means that I've got location set on, switched on. Okay.
Well, I haven't got that, so that's
Okay.
probably why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got some other settings over here. Some other little settings. One to say I've received a message. One to say something to Google Hangout. And that.
Yeah.
So there are those little areas on that side.
Yeah.
I'll show that again. Whoop, where's my camera? Means that I've got some notifications.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can't see those notifications at the moment, but that's saying so. That one indicates there's a message. Now,
Yeah.
to find out what those notifications are, what I do is I put my finger at the top and swipe down.
Yeah.
And you'll notice then when I do that,
Mine's come up on Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it's showing you the settings that you've got there, right?
Yeah.
For example, I do that again. I can get some more settings, I think. Okay. All right. So that's what the notification area is. So quite often, for example, here are my notifications to say I've received some emails, things up like that. So if I want to go and look at a message that somebody sent me,
Yeah.
well, I've got an appointment at Logan Hospital. That's very good. That's for Thursday. I happen to know that. And also an application has been updated. And also there's one at the bottom that's telling me it's 18 degrees in Forestdale
Yeah.
and giving me lots of other information. All right. So that's what's called Google Now. That's a Google Now notification area.
Yeah.
If you use Google Now, it tells you lots of information about what's going on. It even reads your emails and tells you you've got an appointment at a certain time and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. All right. That enough about that. You happy with that?
I'm actually just about at the end of my ability to continue, Jeff. I've got backache.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's all right. We'll do another session. What do you want to do, one this afternoon or tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow sounds good.
9 o'clock?
I don't think my back will recover by tomorrow. Yeah.
It won't recover by tomorrow.
Sorry?
It won't recover by tomorrow. It will.
If you've got the time tomorrow at 9:30, sounds good to me again. Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
I don't know how we're going to go on with the sound.
Okay.
Very annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can suggest that you do is you keep.
SMS from Alan Breakwell. Message content. Alan B has been watching you. Many.
Oh, Alan Breakway's been watching us. I've just got a message from him on my mobile.
Okay.
Okay. So he's the one that's watching. Okay. Good on you, Alan. Okay. All right. So I know Alan quite often joins these things because he doesn't have enough broadband to be able to participate, but he can watch. So that's what he's been doing. Okay. And by the way, that's another little thing that pops up on my phone. I've got a little thing, so when it receives an SMS, it actually tells me. It reads it for me. All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're out of time now. So what I'll do is I'll stop the recording and we'll say goodbye. And I'll see you at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Okay, Jeff. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
See you, Diane. Bye. Hanging up. Stop the broadcast. So, Alan, if you're still there, we have to go now. So if you've learned a little bit about your phone very well, if you're able to do it tomorrow at 9:30, I don't think you are because you weren't able to do things on Wednesdays, I think, or something to that extent. Anyway, not to worry. Okay, all right, I have to go now, so I'll see you later. And if you want, you can always go back and replay this video as many times as you like, all right? I'll put a link to it on my webpage just to show you where that is. Okay, if we go back. Okay, right up the top from my webpage, if you go to there, which has got my webpage is jeff.greg.net.au, right? Hold on, I'm not showing that. My apologies. I'll have to share that screen. Share it. Okay, there we are. There's my webpage. If you type in jeff.greg.net.au, that's my webpage. And if you go to where I've got the live online trainings, just click here. And this is where you would have got into it all from my email. And underneath that is upcoming live events. But over on the thing is recording of previous training sessions. I'll put the recording of this one here, right at the top here, recording of previous training sessions after this is finished. All right. In fact, I can do it now, but I won't do it now. All right, so if Alan, you want to go back and watch this again, or Diane, you want to go back and watch this again, you can do so by doing just going back there. There will be a recording of this. Unfortunately, we didn't get through a lot today, but anyway, we can do more in another session. Okay, all right, so I'm going to stop sharing. Come back to me, say goodbye, stop the broadcast, and hang up. Bye.